Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Moments. We may not yet know when BTS will appear at the airport again. There is no official schedule, no confirmed announcement. But within that uncertainty, one thing has become increasingly clear. There is a pattern that can no longer be ignored. From one video to another, from different camera angles, from moments that seem random at first glance, one common thread keeps appearing with remarkable consistency. No matter how their initial positions begin, no matter how the formation shifts, Jimin and Jungkook always end up together. So the question is no longer whether this is a coincidence, but why this pattern continues to repeat itself. And today, we're going to break it all down, not through assumptions, but through footage, timelines, and details that speak louder than any speculation ever could. Up until now, we still don't know exactly when BTS will next appear at the airport or when their next shared moment will be captured on camera. There's no official timeline, no detailed announcement. Yet precisely because of that uncertainty, one thing stands out more clearly than ever: the pattern. And this pattern speaks louder than any rumor or theory. We now have more airport footage, more perspectives, and even a consistent visual chronology. From all of this, one conclusion is hard to deny: Jimin and Jungkook are almost always together at the airport. No matter how the flow changes, whether they start apart or not, they always end up side by side. Let's begin with the latest HD video that clearly shows the members' walking formation. In this footage, Jimin and Jungkook are seen walking next to each other. Suga is ahead, Jin is behind, and the other members move around them. The formation looks natural, neither staged nor random. Of course, not every moment shows them walking together from the start. In some clips, Jungkook is seen walking beside Jin or with other members, while Jimin is slightly separated. But what's interesting, and this happens repeatedly, is that within minutes, Jungkook always returns to Jimin's side. It's as if there's a natural pull that never allows the distance to last for long. In another clip, Jimin is seen walking farther ahead with several members, surrounded by staff. This is completely normal. Staff are responsible for ensuring everyone's safety, and walking positions can change depending on the situation. But even here, there's a detail that stands out. Jimin is seen with his primary guard. And we all know that guard is Jungkook. Once again, we see Jungkook walking with Jin while Jimin is ahead. This pattern is familiar. Jimin often walks first, especially in crowded situations. But inevitably, they reunite at the security checkpoint. It never fails. Even in more complex sequences, where Jimin walks ahead with Namjoon while Jungkook remains behind with other members, the camera briefly captures Jungkook moving forward, surrounded by more staff and BTS members. As time passes, the formation merges again. Jungkook ends up directly behind Jimin, with Suga and J-Hope following them. Photos from the first airport departure in Korea further reinforce this narrative. From the initial security check alone, Jimin and Jungkook are already extremely close. And after that, the closeness only intensifies. One particular photo truly stands out. A moment that makes it feel as though Jungkook never lets Jimin out of his sight, not even for a minute. Then there's a short video, only a few seconds long, but powerful in meaning. It shows how they consistently stand close together, and how Jungkook instinctively acts protectively toward Jimin. This isn't new behavior. Especially in security areas, Jungkook is often seen scanning the surroundings, positioning himself carefully, never straying far from Jimin. Once again, they stand together. Jungkook stays alert, occasionally glancing at the cameras, but his body remains oriented toward Jimin. In one moment, Jungkook is seen handling his belongings, possibly adjusting his belt. What makes the moment so warm, however, is Jimin's response. He doesn't move ahead. He doesn't step away. He simply adjusts his clothes while remaining right beside Jungkook. Jimin could have walked on. He could have followed staff or joined other members. But he didn't. They stayed incredibly close, almost touching, with only a few centimeters between them. In another video, we see Jungkook and Jimin chatting before Jungkook is directed to a different line to speed up the process. Before separating, Jungkook breaks into a wide smile after hearing fans call out for Jimin, even playfully mimicking it and calling, "Jimmy sure." And even while standing in separate lines, they continue talking to each other from a distance, as if physical space never truly disconnects them. There's also a photo shared by Taehyung. In the image, 5 members, J-Hope, Jungkook, Namjoon, Jin and Taehyung, are seen stretching together in the BTS practice room. The photo radiates comfort and familiarity, capturing the natural energy of BTS as a group. But there's an interesting detail. The photo was posted as a story, and the person who took it was Jimin. Even without appearing in the frame, his presence is still felt. Lastly, there are several major updates surrounding BTS that deserve attention. In central Seoul, stone walls, stairways, and trees will be transformed into an open-air exhibition showcasing interpretations of BTS lyrics through light and video-based media installations. This project is known as BTS City, Arirang Seoul, a public celebration of BTS's art, music, and cultural legacy. In addition, the newest version of the Army Bomb, version 4, will soon be released, becoming a new symbol of the era ahead. And most anticipated of all since their enlistment, the return of BTS. The comeback live will take place on March 21st and will be streamed exclusively on Netflix. The broadcast will begin at 5 a.m. Mexico time, live from Plaza Historica in Seoul. And it doesn't stop there. On March 27th, a documentary titled The Return will be released. This documentary will follow the making of BTS's comeback album, offering an intimate look at their journey back to the global stage, also exclusively on Netflix. Without a doubt, this is the moment we've been waiting for. BTS is finally coming back. And now, all that's left is counting down the months until it all becomes reality. From airport moments to practice rooms to major BTS projects across Seoul, all these pieces come together to form one complete narrative. It isn't staged. It isn't announced. It doesn't need to be explained with words. Because in the end, consistency is always more honest than any statement. Jimin and Jungkook don't need to stand at the center of the camera to show their connection. Even when one of them isn't visible in the frame, their presence is still felt. And perhaps that's why these simple moments feel so powerful, because they're real. Now, with the comeback drawing closer, the documentary about to air, and a new BTS era slowly unfolding before us, one thing is certain. We are standing at the edge of a new chapter in BTS history. Thank you for watching until the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video so we can continue reading patterns, catching details, and celebrating the small moments that mean so much. See you in the next Jikook Moments.